our colleague, ENC reporter Artie Mtongana, is there and is joining us. Artie, earlier we just saw that breaking news coming through as it was happening. What have the Hawks told you?
Well, right now, let me start with this, Braden. They have now left the center with the Hawks following the arrests that they made here at this traffic testing center. 7 officials who work at this, testing center in Khayelitsha have been arrested by the Hawks. They have been investigating and have been looking at the particular, people who have been arrested in this case. They've been following up on leads and they've been gathering all the necessary information to be able to have enough evidence to arrest them. Now I'm going to walk to Pilani from the Hawks to give us more reaction from the Hawks following this arrest. Now he is briefing some members of the media. I'm just going to try to ask him to continue speaking with us as well.
That the learner actually passes, and even same goes to the card issue of the license. The allegations that the payment would be made to ensure that the learner passes. And if you would recall, we issued a statement earlier in November where one suspect who's an admin clerk at the same testing center was arrested. Through further investigation, we have now arrested the 7 suspects. But really, if you were to go back, these allegations, during when we had one of the major investigation, during the Bela matter, if you recall, we arrested quite a number of people when it comes to issuing of the certificates of vehicle, fraudulent certificate of vehicle, and there was a syndicate operating in and around Cape Town. Some of the testing centers were implicated, and we are on record to have arrested around about 31 suspects on that matter. Some of them have taken plea agreement sentences, and they were actually sentenced. But it is some of them they were acting as part of that syndicate. That is the final side to this.
Captain, I understand this investigation has been ongoing since 2016, and that quite a number of applicants themselves have been approached as part of this investigation. Can you give us an indication as to how many fraudulent or alleged fraudulent licenses have been issued? How many people, members of the public, have been involved, recipients of these alleged fraudulent licenses?
All right. At this stage, what I can tell you is that those people who actually got those licenses will also be addressed. But at this stage, we are dealing with the officers and the ones that we have just arrested now. But the second leg of it would be to deal with those. They are known to us, and those details I'm not at liberty to give you that information right now, but I can assure you that those who receive those licenses where there was an alleged gratification paid, they will be addressed as well.
Why this particular station, and how many others might be also facing similar incidents or actions from the Hawks?
Okay, if you recall what I said earlier, is that this investigation emanated from the operation that we've had previously, where there were allegations of fraudulent vehicle license that were issued. Upon doing that investigation, then this investigation was also conducted, or was also because some of the people, they overlapped. They were working on that vehicle license at the same as well as the fraudulent licenses. So when we conducted those investigations, that's when we also discovered that. And yes, there may, to respond to your question, yes, there were allegations made prior, like you said, from 2016. There were even media articles that were released. But for us, it's not about the rumors that are going around. It's about what you can prove in court, and you can prove successfully.
So it is part of a syndicate, then, Captain?
Yes, that most definitely it is a syndicate, and we have addressed most of that. If you remember, on the Bela matter, also there would be runners around, and that were recruiting people to get these licenses, whether it's a driver's license or a vehicle license. Certificate. So there is most definitely it is a syndicate.
Will this be carried out in other provinces as well?
No, I can only speak for the Western Cape where we are, and that is what we are doing. It's based on our own investigation in the province.
Let me just
Thank you very much. That was Pilani from the Hawks, just briefing the media outside here following the arrest of 7 officials here at this testing station in Khayelitsha. They've been taken. Now they're going to appear in court. We'll leave it here for now. Back to you in studio.